What's up, guys? Betsy. I'm back giving you guys another gameplay commentary from Halo 5. And a quick note about the gameplay before we get into today's commentary, because the two are not related today. This is my first ever win on free-for-all in Halo 5. Halo 5's free-for-all is pretty chaotic, crazy, and something I do want to touch on a future commentary, just won't touch on it today. However, free-for-all's game type, or lone wolves, was a game type I played a ton of in Halo 3. Had my highest skill in that for a while, and then obviously stopped playing, went to other game types like Slayer and Team SWAT. But it's a learning curve for sure, because everything comes at you so crazy here. But I do want to do commentary in the future about maybe how to change it, make it better. But that's for another commentary another time. So let's get into today's commentary, which is about the backwards compatibility update that will be coming to us Thursday, November 12th, and all 104 games that were announced today, or I guess yesterday, because I'll be releasing it on November 10th. All 104 games that will be with the update on November 12th, and that comes out, like I said, Thursday, November 12th, so get ready. Have your Xboxes ready to update, and have the games you want from this list bookmarked so you know exactly what games you want to go for on the backwards compatibility part. So, without further ado, games that are going to be available for backwards compatibility on the Xbox One from the Xbox 360, I believe. Okay. Starting in alphabetical order: A Kingdom of Keflings, A World of Keflings, Alien Hominoid, Humanoid, Hominoid HD, Assassin's Creed 2, Asteroids and Deluxe, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Battle Block Theater, Bejeweled 2, Bellator, MMA Onslaught, Beyond Good and Evil, Blood of the Werewolf, Blood Rain Betrayal, Borderlands, Qual Juarez, Gunslinger, Castle Crashers, Castle Storm, Centipede Millipede, Condemned Criminal Origins, Crazy Taxi, Deadliest Warrior Legends, Defense Grid The Awakening, Dirt 3, Dirt Showdown, Discs of Tron, Doom 2, Dungeon Siege 3, Earthworm Jim HD, Fable 2, Fallout 3, Feeding Frenzy 2, Shipwreck Showdown, Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and Judgment, Golden Axe, Halo Spartan Assault, Hardwood, Backgammon Hearts and Spades, Heavy Weapon, Hexic HD, Ikaruga, Jetpack Refueled, Joyride Turbo, Just Cause 2, Cameo, Elements of Power, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean the video game, Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, Log Runner, Luminous Live, Mass Effect, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug XX, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes, Mirror's Edge, Missile Command, Monday Night Combat, Monkey Island Special Edition, Monkey Island 2 Special Edition, Missplosion Man, Mutant Blobs Attack, N+, NBA Jam on Fire Edition, Nights into Dreams, Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising, Pac-Man Championship Edition, Pac-Man Championship Edition DX, Plus Perfect Dark Zero, Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds, Pinball FX, Plants vs. Zombies, Prince of Persia, Putty Squad, Rayman 3, R-Type Dimensions, Sacred Citadel, Sega Vintage Collections, Alex Kidd & Co., Sega Vintage Collection, A Golden Axe, Sega Vintage Collection, Monster World, Sega Vintage Collection, Streets of Rage, Shadow Complex, Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Super Meat Boy, Super Commander 2, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2, South Park The Stick of Truth, Torchlight, Toy Soldiers, Cold War, Tron Evolution, Ugly Americans, Apocalypse Again, Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise, Wolfenstein 3D, and Zuma. Now a quick disclaimer before we get to what games I'm super excited for. Games and availability subject to change. While not all Xbox 360 titles will be available at launch, fans can submit what titles they'd like to see added on via Xbox feedback, and Xbox will work with game publishers to continue the release of new titles regularly. So if you want to read up on the article I got this from, I'll put the link in the underbar. It's from Xbox.com. So this means if your favorite game was not listed on the list I mentioned, it could come in the future. Just put it down in the suggestion. I'm pretty sure if you're thinking it, other fans are thinking it as well. So, we'll get into some personal opinion now. Which games am I most excited to see? Let's start with the bottom. One of the bottom ones. South Park Stick of Truth. Now, I am so excited to play this game on the system because I can replay it and play it again and play it again and play it again. I'm not getting rid of my Xbox 360, but at the end of the day, I would love the opportunity to just play my 360 games on my Xbox One because I'm way more comfortable on that controller now than I am on the 360 controller. So that game I'm super excited to play. All 3 Sonic the Hedgehogs, more than happy to play those games. The Gears of War series, super excited to play those as well. Fable 2, yep. Fallout 3, yep. Mass Effect, of course I am. I'd love to replay that game on Xbox One. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, yes please. Bejeweled, Borderlands, and Castle Crashers, as well as Crazy Taxi, are the ones I'm most excited for. So, let me know down below which games you're most excited for. And which games you wish were on this list that are not on this list. And if you're wondering, oh, Pet City, what games do you want to see on this list that aren't here? Well, let me tell you which games I'd like to see on this list. Let me just tell you what games I want to see, as I repeat myself twice. But first, let's watch this absolute fail. I missed the beatdown, and then I chased like a freaking idiot. Luckily get the kill, but my shields are down, so I'm easy to kill. Nonsense, I tell you. Absolute, complete nonsense. So, back to the original topic of today's commentary, which is what games I'd actually like to see. I'd love to see Fable 3 come back. I know a lot of people didn't like Fable 3. I wouldn't mind playing it again. Playing through again and seeing what everyone hated. Because when I played it, I didn't like it that much. And I've always thought, well, what is everyone's big issue with this game? So I'd like the chance to play through that again and really get a feel of why people don't like it that much. I'd like the entire Mass Effect series of 2 and 3 on this list as well, and I'm shocked it's not out there. It's interesting to see games that aren't just Xbox exclusives on there, which is good. And it's interesting to see a lot of games with gold games aren't on this list. So I wonder if that's going to be a trend in the future, that they're going to release these games on games with gold on the Xbox 360 and then have them as backwards compatible with the Xbox One in the future. Very interesting technique. Only time will tell, of course, when it comes to anything like that. And another death. Oh boy. I'm watching this gameplay as I'm doing the commentary. I'm like, oh, this is awful. The only reason why I'm using this gameplay is because I end up winning. It might not be the most exciting, but I really hope that it shows kind of what you need to do in this game to win is a lot of patience, a lot of waiting for the right time to attack. But I'm going to do a full gameplay commentary on how to win free-for-all gameplay, and also what needs to be changed in free-for-all to make it a really fun game type. But that's, like I said, in a future commentary, as I keep missing with the DMR. Luckily you get the kill. Nonetheless, I digress. I can go off on tangents all day, but let's continue. Other games I'd really like to see, obviously the Halo series. Anything from the Halo series would be fantastic. The BioShock series would be awesome to see. 1, 2, and Infinite. Those would be fun to see on this list. I know they're talking about bringing those in December maybe, as they're going to do monthly rollouts of new games. I think Halo Reach is going to come in that December. Skate 3 is going to come out in December. And maybe Black Ops 1. I'd also like to see COD 4 and W2, maybe Black Ops 2 on that list as well, as games that will roll out on this backwards compatibility update. World of War would be actually really cool to see as well if they could release that. Another kind of series that they could maybe revive and bring back. I'd be happy to see The Force Unleashed on this list. Be very happy to see 1 and 2 on there, because it could segue into them creating a third game right after Battlefront launches, and right after Episode 7 comes, so then they can maybe maximize some profit with that game, because really, a Force Unleashed 3 game after people play through 1 and 2 again and really realize how good the series was, because I've played 1, I've played 2, they're incredibly fun games, and they have so much replay value, because there's so many different things you don't find every time. I've had so much fun with those games, and if they were able to release a number 3, I'd be more than happy to have it. And I'd probably buy that first day it comes out. Which is really kind of, I guess, bad that I would be very quick to buy that game. Another game that I'd like to see is more of an indie game. It's Geometry Wars Evolved 2. And it was the game that made me buy Geometry Wars 3, because I had so much fun playing Geometry Wars 2. And bringing back a game like this could entice somebody to buy this game, and then mean, oh hey, I'll buy 3 because I have this game. And I think it could be used as a marketing strategy for any company that's deciding, hey, you know what I'd really like to do? Sorry for the long pause. You know what I'd really like to do is release a follow-up game to this game that I thought was so great. So what they do, they release it for games with gold, or they release it for free with the backwards compatibility, and then they release the new title a year after that because people just recently played the game. So for games like the Mass Effect series, Force Unleashed, Gears of War, stuff where people can get emotionally invested in the characters, figure out the storyline, and then on top of that, be invested into buying a new one because they're new fans of the series. I just think it's a big opportunity for Xbox to really grab new people to other games. And I think it's a big opportunity for game developers as well to bring in new people, new fans to their already existing games. Another game I'd love to see on this is Borderlands 2. Big reason being, that game had a ton of great story, a lot of guns, and a lot of different things to find, which I really, really liked. So, like I said earlier in this commentary, please let me know down below with a comment what game you'd like to see in the backwards compatibility updates. And guys, for everything Halo 5, keep it here on the Pet City. Until next time, I'm Pet City. Talk to you guys later. Peace!